The 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment's Caisson Platoon is the last full-time equestrian mounted unit in the Department of Defense. The primary mission of the Caisson Platoon is to serve as the mounted escort to our nation's departed heroes in Arlington National Cemetery. For over 50 years, the Caisson Platoon has performed military full-honor funerals for all branches of service, performed special and state funerals, and participated in parades and ceremonies with the Old Guard. A normal day for a Caisson soldier begins at 4 in the morning, conducting feed-out of our horses. Once the horses are fed, they are then groomed and walked through the stables to receive their first shower of the day. While half the team is grooming the horses, the other half is cleaning and shining the tack, which is patterned from the 1916 harness used by field artillery teams in World War I. The tack is then put on the horse and adjusted to ensure proper fit. By 7:30, the horses are led to the hookup area, and final adjustments are made with the horses hitched to the carriage. At 8 o'clock, the mission order is announced so that all members of the riding team are aware of both the location of the funeral and the identity of the departed hero that will be receiving final honors, and the team departs for Arlington National Cemetery. The Caisson Platoon typically conducts 8 military full-honor funerals a day, with 2 Caisson teams in the cemetery. The teams will conduct military full-honor funerals throughout the day and will remain in the cemetery until all funerals are complete. Once the teams are complete, they will return to the Caisson stables, hitch their horses inside the barn, and change out of their ceremonial riding uniform to untack the horses and give them their second shower of the day. Once the horses have cooled down from their efforts, they are fed, watered, and put back into their stalls so that they can rest for the next day's funeral. The soldiers then clean their tack, and the tack is set out to dry in the squad tack rooms overnight. The recovery process for both the horses and soldiers is usually completed by 5:30 in the evening. The riding style that the Caisson Platoon uses is called Postilion Riding. Postilion riding is when a driver rides the left or near horse of a pair in order to guide the horses pulling a carriage, or in this case, the caisson. Soldiers spend 10 weeks on our training facility learning to use this challenging technique that the Army hasn't used anywhere else since the inactivation of the horse-drawn artillery in 1948. With 6 horses, there are 3 postilion riders, 1 for each pair. The right or off horse would be used to carry supplies, to be switched out with the near horses if needed, or to recover the crew of a fellow artillery team in battle. The lead pair sets the pace and distance from the marching escort of a full-honor funeral. The swing team in the middle helps to swing the caisson around turns and obstacles, and the wheel team, closest to the carriage, is used to stop the caisson. Today, the Caisson Platoon carries on this tradition of postilion riding, mounted on only the near horse, as a tradition linking our modern service with that of our predecessors. This is a challenging way to control the carriage and demonstrates the expert riding skills and teamwork that are required to maneuver in this manner. In addition to their duties in military funerals, the Caisson Platoon participates in numerous historic pageants performed by the Old Guard. Among these are Spirit of America and Twilight Tattoo. The Caisson Platoon has been honored by inclusion in presidential inaugural parades and has participated in various other historic events in the greater military district of Washington, D.C.